Української хатки сердечно вітаю вас у нашому річного фестивалю. What that means is, on behalf of the board of the House of Ukraine, which is situated behind me, I'd like to welcome you to our annual Labor Day Festival. This is our 55th continuous year of being here in Balboa Park and many years here on Labor Day weekend. Before we begin today's concert and program, I would like to ask all of you to please rise. I'm going to ask the Queen of the House of Ukraine, Stefania Moore, to come forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Afterwards, we will sing together the American National Anthem, followed by the National Anthem of Ukraine.
Hi everyone. Can everyone please take off their hats and place their right hand over their heart? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
And if we can all sing this together. We ask all of you to join us if you know the words. Thank you, everybody. There is, before we begin today's program, and before I introduce our performers, there is a verse in the Ukrainian national anthem. Zginut nashi воріженьки, як роса на сонці. And that is saying, we will vanquish our enemies much like dew evaporates on grass. And given the current situation that's in the current events in Ukraine, that is a line that resonates with many Ukrainians worldwide, as our culture is being, as our people stare down the barrel of a foreign invader's gun. To Today I would like to present to you Suziria, Ukrainian dance theater company, coming to us from Calgary, Alberta in Canada. They will be performing today. They will be performing today along with Barvinok, which is a House of Ukraine sponsored dance ensemble. So without further ado, I would like to welcome to the stage Suziria, Ukrainian dance theater company from Calgary, Alberta.
other chip that stays that can't share the space with you? Thank you. That was it.
Before we bring our House of Ukraine's own Barvinok Ukrainian dancers to the stage, I just wanted to talk to you very briefly about the House of Ukraine. Like I mentioned earlier, we were founded in 1960 by a group of volunteers here in Balboa Park, and we've had our cottage here pretty much ever since. We are very involved with the House of Pacific Relations, which is the governing body for all these international cottages that you see here in this plaza. We participate in 2 annual events. The Memorial Day Food Fair, which many of you are aware of. All these cottages here sell their international food. And we also participate in Christmas on the Prado or December nights here in Balboa Park. which is the first Friday and first Saturday of December. Additionally, we have our annual Labor Day program here. We've had Labor Day for many, many years here at the House of Ukraine. Last night we had a dinner and we had a concert provided by Suzira Ukrainian Dance Theater. And at our banquet we had two very special guests. We had two wounded Ukrainian soldiers who are here from Ukraine. They were rehabilitating in Los Angeles. Both of them are paraplegics, and they had an opportunity to meet some of our members from the House of Ukraine, and they were able to talk a little bit about how they were injured. We all know what's going on in Ukraine, so it was very inspiring. And this is many ways the House of Ukraine reaches out to the people, not only here in Southern California, but worldwide. I would like to bring to the stage Miss Oresias Stus. She is the leader of the Barvinok Ukrainian Dancers, which is sponsored by the House of Ukraine.
So I want to introduce my dance group. We are based in San Diego. We are called Barvinok. The dance group is made up of children age range from about 10 years old to 17. So we have a nice range of kids, and they're going to perform 3 dances for you today. And so they'll take their spots, and we'll start off. This back.
Did they start at 2 o'clock on time? Yeah. What's your name?
Thank you, everybody, for helping out with the music there. It's really nice to have some improvisation. So, our Canadian friends are going to go back and change before their next set of dances, but we'd like to welcome back to the stage our full ensemble from House of Ukraine's Barvino Ukraine dancers. Throughout the years, House of Ukraine has historically brought in dance groups from parts of Canada and other parts of the United States, Last year we had a group from Los Angeles. But one of House of Ukraine's outreach programs as far as education and culture is with our own kids and our own members. And it's nice to have our own Barvino dance group restarted after so many years of being dormant. So we'd like to thank Orysia Stus for her hard work and for all the kids and the parents that bring the kids to practice. House of Ukraine's main mission, as the missions of all the cottages here, is to educate the public about each particular culture and the beautiful things about the culture and what we've preserved here far, far away from Ukraine. And one of those is dance. Back in the early 90s we had a dance group that I was a part of and some of my other relatives, and now we have it again. A thing that we do in the spring, and it's very famous among Ukrainian culture, is the pisanki, which is the Easter eggs, which is the wax and dye and the ribbon. We have a wonderful collection here in the House of Ukraine behind us, and we offer those programs in the spring. Other ancillary programs affiliated with the House of Ukraine includes the restart up of our new Saturday morning heritage school. We had one here about 25 years ago in San Diego, and under the direction of House of Ukraine volunteer Oleg Kernitsky and other parents of of kids here in the Ukrainian community, members of House of Ukraine have come together to start a Saturday morning program. This is sponsored by House of Ukraine, and it is held here in House of Ukraine. So these are part of the various programs that our membership reaches out to the people, not only amongst our members, but others. We do have members that do presentations in schools, in churches, and other places, promoting Ukrainian culture, promoting the programs of House of Ukraine. We also are selling food today. We're going to be selling food till about 3:30, so we invite you to come and partake some of our food. We have vareniki, which are the potato dumplings. We have kubasa, which is our sausage sandwiches. We have kapusa, which is like a sauerkraut. So we invite you to come and visit House of Ukraine, speak to some of our members that are volunteering today. We have membership applications. It's a very small due of $10 a year. We have wonderful cultural items. We have Ukrainian instruments. We have wood carvings. We have embroidered shirts. We have the Easter eggs. We have food. So we welcome you to visit House of Ukraine, learn about Ukraine, learn about all that's going on currently in Ukraine and the things that we do here with the House of Ukraine. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome back to the stage Suziria, Ukrainian dance leader from Alberta, Canada. own San Diego Barvinok Ukrainian dancers are going to come on for their last dance. If you have children, they don't have to be Ukrainian. They can live here somewhere in San Diego County where you can come on Sundays when we have rehearsals. Please come to House of Ukraine to find out more information. We'd love to have you join. You'll find Oresia, she'll be in House of Ukraine. Talk to any of the dancers, talk to some of the parents out here. It's a wonderful opportunity for your kids. So the next dance, and the last dance from our own San Diego dancers, will be Arkan. Arkan is a dance from the Carpathian Mountains of Ukraine, and Arkan is an axe, and it's a warrior dance from our mountain people of Ukraine. Does anybody know what the hopak is? If you don't know what the hopak is, you'll find out very soon. It's a very high energy Ukrainian dance, and our Suzira performers will be back on momentarily to do the hopak. I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you a little bit about Ukraine, and mindful of what's going on in Ukraine. Ukraine is actually, there's a part in Ukraine, in Western Ukraine, that is the geographical center of Europe. That's how large Ukraine is. Ukraine is about the size of Texas, maybe just a little bit smaller than the size of Texas, and it has roughly 48 million people. There are 6 to 7 million Ukrainians worldwide. The largest population outside of Ukraine is found in Canada, which many of our friends here on the stage are from. Many Ukrainians populate the western provinces of Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, some in the British Columbia, and there's of course a lot in Toronto. Here in the United States, we have a lot in Pennsylvania, we have a lot in Ohio, a lot in the industrial cities of the Midwest, and some of the coal towns of the East Coast. And yes, there are some Ukrainians here in San Diego, but not quite as populous. We have a lot of Ukrainians in Brazil, in Argentina, in Paraguay, and Uruguay. So Ukrainians are spread all over the world. But one thing that is ubiquitous with Ukraine is its culture and its expressions of its culture, and we maintain that here with House of Ukraine. And we are ever mindful of the culture that we preserve, of the culture that we try to educate people on, given the current events that are going on in Europe. As the people of Ukraine are facing some strife and some challenges to their culture and some hard times, we're ever mindful of what we do here in House of Ukraine is we celebrate the beauty of Ukraine, we celebrate the beauty of the language, the expressions of culture, everything from the artistic expressions to the poetic expressions and other events that we put on through the year to celebrate the beauty of the culture. But we do so mindful that sometimes things can change, and this is the second festival that we've done since things have changed in Ukraine. So our mission is to promote the good that comes out of Ukraine, the good that is expressed by the people, both here in San Diego, in Ukraine, and abroad and around the world. So momentarily, we'll be bringing our friends back from Suzira Ukrainian Dance Theater for the Hop.
Hello, добрий день. Slava Ukraini. Oh, молодці, excellent, welcome. My name's Vincent and I'm from Canada as well, eh? And I'm helping organize the group to come down here and be in California. They're having a fantastic time in California. You guys have a great place to live, and you guys should just be so happy and so lucky to live in this beautiful place. We're staying in Pacific Beach, right on the beach, and if you're not careful, we're going to come back every year, and we just might stay here. We're having so much fun here. Make sure you join us. I think tonight, I'm not sure if it was mentioned that tonight we're all going down to Mission Beach to have a little bit of a beach party at 7 o'clock. It's a little late for Ivano Kupalo, but they're saying that we're going to celebrate a version of Ivano Kupalo here tonight because Ivano Kupalo is celebrated on the water, so maybe there'll be some singing, maybe there'll be some dancing, maybe there'll be a little bit of everything Ukrainian down at the beach today. So come down and join us at Mission Beach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about Suzira. Suzira is from Calgary, Alberta. They perform all over the place. They are very special because they have an excellent artistic director. I'd like to introduce him. He's standing over by the tree. He's going to give you a wave. Serhiy Makarov from Kyiv. A former principal dancer with the Virsky Ensemble, the National Ukrainian Folk Dance Ensemble of Ukraine. He's performed all over the world, and they are very lucky, and we're all very lucky that they're here today to perform with you. So a big round of applause for Serhiy and for Suzira. I know the dancers are trying really hard right now to get their chobota on, their red Ukrainian boots. When they're hot and sweaty, they get sticky, so they're really trying hard to get those boots on. And they're going to give you one last final performance, Hopak. I'll take a sec just to mention, if you've ever thought about visiting Ukraine, come and see me. I have all kinds of information here about trips to Ukraine, visiting Ukraine. I've been to Ukraine over 30 times. It's the most amazing, beautiful, excellent country. It's bigger than France. A lot of people don't know how big Ukraine is. And there's so many different parts of Ukraine. You've seen some dances from the mountain parts. You've seen some dances from the wide open steppe region. You've seen some parts from Transcarpathia, which is near Hungary. Ukraine borders 7 different countries, so it has so many different interesting, unique influences in the dancing, the music, the food, the culture, the language. So please come visit it one day. And if you want any information, you can come and see me. Thank you. I think they're almost ready. Yeah, they're coming up right now. So I think if they hear you cheering and clapping, they're going to come sooner. So let's give them a big round of applause. One thing we like to do in Canada is we like to chant to get them on, and I'll teach you. For those of you who are not Ukrainian, you might not have heard this one. It's an easy word to say, "shche," which means more. And we clap and we say shche, shche, shche. It's like we want more and more and more. So let's all together. Shche, 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 shche. Ladies and gentlemen, Suzira with Hopak.
Super.
One more time for Suziria under the direction of Serhii Makarov. I would like to thank today's performers, Suziria from Calgary, our own Barbino House of Ukraine dancers, all of our volunteers who help make the vareniki, the pierogies, all the food, all of our cooks, all of our volunteers. Most of all, thank you very much for coming out. We will see you December 4th and 5th, the first weekend of December here with Christmas on the Prado, the December nights here in Balboa Park. We'll see you with our Ukrainian food. We'll see you in the Spirit Garden, and we'll see you next year on Labor Day. Thank you very much. Дуже вам дякую.
You go to hospital and then go to jail.